Right now, Pittsburgh's best sports show is about to begin. Call us or tweet us. We got things to talk about on the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call.
Okay, thanks very much. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to a Monday night edition of the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call. We are here taking your calls at 412-575-2600. That is the number of the Bordas and Bordas hotline. Fighting for justice. The Penguins are fighting for a three-peat, and it begins on Wednesday night against the Philadelphia Flyers. We will take your thoughts about not only that series, but the Eastern Conference in general moving ahead. We'll talk about that, and we'll talk about the Pirates as well as they were rained out. I found it very interesting today that the Cubs were rained/snowed out, and yet the White Sox and the Chicago actually played. They lost, but they played. So how big is Chicago that it could be sliced down the middle and you could have nice weather or at least playable weather, and then you don't have it in Wrigley Field. Whatever the case, the Pirates will play tomorrow. Jameson Taillon is a player of the week after 2-0 and a tremendous complete game, which is rare for the Pirates or most teams these days. One-hit shutout yesterday. Gene Collier, outstanding columnist from the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette, joins me here tonight. So we're taking your calls and tweets at Gene Collier, at KD Pomp. Your thoughts about the Penguins and the Philadelphia Flyers?
Well, I just think I'm so glad the playoffs are here. The season itself is such a long slog, and most of it's pretty boring, frankly. I can't wait for the playoffs to start. I think the NHL playoffs are the best thing on the sports calendar. Always so many great storylines, and you can't ask for a better first round, I don't think, Bob, than the Penguins and the Flyers.
I think Philadelphia, Gene, is better than what people around here think. The Penguins did beat them all 4 times, but 2 of them went into overtime. The Flyers had leads in 3 of those 4 games, and they blew them. They have a pretty good mix of veteran guys like Giroux and Voracek and Simmons. They also have some young guys who are really good players, and Konechny and Provorov and Gostisbehere and Nolan Patrick, who's an 18-year-old big body in front of the net. I think the problem is they have breakdowns, and quite frankly, if the Penguins are going to win another Stanley Cup, their power play has got to be what it was in the regular season, which was number 1 in the NHL. You looked at the numbers, and today we went through them all, Gene. 5-on-5, the Penguins are not as good as Philadelphia, but on the power play, right, and combined with Philadelphia's weak penalty kill, now that's going to be a bad combination, so they have to stay out of the box. And based on what you saw in 2012, everyone was in the box. Not at the same time, of course. I
mean, it would seem that that's a terrible matchup for Philadelphia, but, everything starts over when the playoffs start. The best power play in Penguins history may not do much in the playoffs. That's why I can't wait for them to start. I mean, everything is different. I mean, the big sore spot for Philadelphia is their goaltending. I think in terms of skating, and as you pointed out, I figure, Bob, I think the Flyers can skate with the Penguins up and down the ice. I don't think that's an issue. The issue is Philadelphia's goaltending, which looks like a mismatch against Matt Murray. Although I would point out that Matt Murray's, I don't think he's as on his game as he was at the beginning of last year's postseason.
That's true, but he also won 2 cups, and I've seen enough of him to know that he's big in big game situations. Sure. So the other guys, I don't know what to expect from the Flyers. We talked about in that 2012 series, they had Ilya Bryzgalov starting and Sergei Bobrovsky behind him. Mm-hmm. Both those guys are gone. The Penguin goaltenders have totally changed, but Philadelphia's never solved their goaltending problem. All these years, Hextall has looked and tried different guys. It just hasn't worked. And until that gets to be their main backstop, they're going to have issues despite how much talent they have up front. I want to ask you also about the other one. Columbus did not play a lot of guys the other night. Okay, you can decide for yourself if Torts was tanking to avoid the Penguins, or they were just protecting their, the skilled players, don't want them to get hurt. But they got Washington. I like Washington in this series. Do you?
Yeah, but only to the extent that I really do believe anything that can happen in the postseason. I was on a conference call today with the NBC experts, Eddie Olczyk and Pierre Maguire, and Edzo said that you could roll one of those octagon dice out there and pick any 8 teams out of both conferences to go to the Cup final, and that's the way I view it.
Yeah, it's very much wide open. There are a lot of good teams out there. The Western Conference is intriguing in many different ways, and we'll see. It all starts on Wednesday night with the Penguins and Flyers right here in Pittsburgh. Game 2 Friday, and then Game 3 Sunday afternoon. That will be at the Wells Fargo Center. So we're going to take a break here. We'll take your calls about this and other stuff. Let us know what you think at 412-575-2600. This is the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call, nightly on Pittsburgh CW.
Every night.